What if the silence you feel is not absence but something waiting to be revealed? What if the weight you carry inside has been felt before, long before your time? There was a moment in history when everything seemed lost, when humanity kept moving, but something essential had already begun to fade. Hope felt distant, meaning felt fragile, and the silence felt endless. I was there. I saw what people could no longer see. I felt what no one could explain. And what was decided in that silence changed everything that came after. But before we step into that moment, tell me something. If this feeling has ever touched you, if you've ever looked around and thought something is missing, leave a like on this video so this message can reach others who feel the same. And write in the comments, "I receive it," because what you're about to witness is not just a story, it's something meant to be felt. If you want to keep walking through these moments with me, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications, because this is only the beginning. Now, stay with me, because what happened next started in silence. I was there, before anything changed, before the world noticed something slipping away. Before hope had a name, before anyone remembered what it truly felt like. Before anyone believed it could return or imagined something still watching. The world kept moving, but something inside it was already fading. I stood alone, feeling the silence press against everything that still remained. And in that silence I searched, but found nothing answering back. The first movements of the day began, slow, mechanical, without meaning. Men worked, not with purpose but because stopping was not an option. Their hands carried weight, their bodies endured, but something inside was gone. I watched from a distance, untouched, yet unable to ignore what I saw. The city filled with life, but not with connection. People exchanged goods but not trust. Even the smallest gestures carried tension beneath them. Voices rose quickly, arguments forming without restraint. Conflict sparked suddenly, driven by something deeper than words. And just as quickly, it disappeared, leaving nothing behind. A mother pulled her child away, trying to protect what she could not explain. The child looked back, confused, absorbing a world already broken. I remained still, watching everything unfold without interference. And for the first time I felt something shift inside me. Yet the city continued, unchanged, repeating itself without awareness. People walked without direction, moving but never arriving anywhere. Their faces carried emptiness, their eyes fixed but disconnected. I moved against them, unseen, observing what they could not see. Everything passed through me, yet nothing truly reached them. Above it all, something greater remained distant and silent. The temple rose, untouched, holding the weight of something forgotten. Its presence dominated the city but no longer guided it. I stopped, drawn toward it not by hope, but by questioning. And in that moment, I understood how small everything had become. Inside its walls, silence echoed louder than any voice. The ground carried time itself, worn and unmoving. An elder walked slowly as if carrying the weight of years without answers. His face revealed fatigue, not of the body but of waiting. The entrance stood before me, dark, heavy, uninviting. Still, I moved forward, needing to understand what remained. Each step felt deliberate, as if crossing into something unknown. The stone beneath me shifted slightly, worn by countless others before. I paused, just before crossing the threshold. Darkness welcomed me, swallowing what little light remained behind. I stepped inside, leaving the world behind me. A single flame flickered, unstable, barely holding its place. The corridor stretched forward, uneven, silent, endless. And then, a vast emptiness opened before me. I stood within it, small, surrounded by something that felt absent. The silence here was deeper, heavier, different. I looked upward, searching, expecting something beyond the darkness. But nothing answered. Only dust moved slowly, illuminated for a moment, then gone. An elder repeated the same ritual again and again without change. His hands moved, but without emotion or expectation. His words were spoken, but no voice returned to meet them. I watched from a distance, feeling the weight of that absence. And something inside me began to break. There was space between us, but also something far greater. I turned away, no longer needing to see more, and began walking back toward the light. The path out seemed longer than before, but the light remained distant, waiting. I moved toward it, steady, carrying what I had felt. And as I stepped out, everything returned at once. The world was louder now, but no more alive. The light was harsh, forcing my eyes to adjust again. The city had fully awakened, chaotic, restless, unaware. Men struggled under weight, pushed beyond their limits. Their exhaustion was visible, yet ignored by everyone around them. The crowd moved aggressively without patience or care. Bodies collided, but no one reacted. A mother tried to shield her child from the chaos. The child closed his ears, overwhelmed by what he could not understand. Voices rose again, louder this time, filled with anger. Faces tightened, tension reaching its peak. Violence broke out suddenly, uncontrolled, raw. And still, people stepped aside, choosing not to see. I watched it happen, standing still, doing nothing. But this time, something inside me resisted. Yet the world continued, ignoring everything around it. Deception passed unnoticed, hidden within ordinary exchanges. Hands moved quickly, taking more than they should. A quiet smile revealed truth without consequence. And I saw it clearly, the loss was complete. A man sat alone, waiting for something that never came. His empty bowl spoke louder than any voice. People walked past him, refusing even to look. I stopped, just for a moment. I looked at him, and felt something I could not ignore. But I kept walking. And that choice stayed with me. The crowd swallowed me again as if nothing had happened. From above, everything blended into movement without meaning. Patterns formed, but none led anywhere. The day slowly began to fade. Shadows stretched across the city, growing longer. The light softened, then slowly disappeared. People returned to their homes, carrying their silence with them. Doors closed, one by one, sealing everything inside. The streets emptied, leaving only echoes behind. I remained, standing still as the world disappeared around me. The last light touched my face, then vanished. Night took its place, quiet and absolute. The sky revealed itself, vast and infinite. Stars filled the darkness, overwhelming everything below. I looked up, searching for something beyond this silence. The city rested beneath the night, completely still. A single flame flickered somewhere, barely alive. The streets echoed with nothing but absence. I walked alone, feeling every step more clearly now. The silence followed me, stretching endlessly. I stopped in the middle of it all. The weight of everything settled within me. I closed my eyes, just for a moment. Above me, the sky remained unchanged. Yet something inside me shifted. Not outside, but within. A realization forming without words. And then, something changed. So subtle it could not be seen. I felt it, before I understood it. The silence broke, not with noise but with a decision beyond this world. And I was there, when the angel was sent. If you felt something while watching this, if any part of this silence spoke to you, then don't ignore it. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications, because what you're about to witness next is not just a continuation. It's the moment everything begins to change. And I want to hear from you. Comment, I receive it, if this message reached you, if you felt this weight, this silence, this shift. Leave a like on this video so this message can reach others who are feeling the same, others who are searching even without knowing it. And now, don't stop here. Go to the next video, because I was there when the angel was sent, and what happened next changed everything forever.